Good morning, YouTube. It's Barbara G. I thought I'd do a little something different today. I thought maybe we should just have a cup of tea. Get your tea. Hope you have a cup of tea today. This one says joy on it. I got a set of cups from the discount store. When I saw them, I had to have them. They were pretty good, pretty cheap. One says joy, another says faith, another one says not terrible. Faith, joy, love, and another one says live, love, and laugh, or something like that. Anyway, so get your cup of tea. This tea that I'm drinking is red rose, only in Canada, Ray. Or at least it used to be only in Canada. But anyway, I thought we'd just have a little coze and talk about a few things that I've observed over the past little while. Yummy. Um, I just wanted to, I could just have a little chat. Um, I just wanted, first of all, I wanted to tell you that I saw my first drone a couple of days ago. Yes, a drone. I was looking up in the sky. I always look up in the sky. I have been looking up into the sky for years and years and years. And so I see an awful lot of things that most people seem to ignore or don't see. It really astounds me that people are so unobservant. And when you point it out to them, oh, it's just natural, oh, it's just the way it is, or they don't care. But God has always given me a very strong, powerful spirit of observation, observing human nature, God's nature, nature. So, yeah, I was looking up in the sky and I saw my first drone a couple of days ago, and it's flying around the city. It's making slow circles. And I think that's probably why I noticed it, because it looked like a small jet plane, only it's small and it doesn't make a lot of noise, and it just kind of makes lazy circles everywhere. So I just thought I'd let you know that. So keep your heads up, people. They are spying on us with these drones. And anyway, another thing I wanted to talk about, being observant, especially of the sky, is that they are spraying us like you wouldn't believe here in Vancouver with chemtrails. They are crisscrossing our sky, filling them up with some white crap. And one of the things I really notice when that happens, people seem to get sick. I think what the chemtrails are doing is creating artificial low pressure. And it not only does it make these fake clouds in the sky, but it also draws in the clouds into our atmosphere. And we have been getting rain. And when we get that little teeny weeny bit of little sun, they just bombard us with those chemtrails. I mean, even when the clouds are overhead, thick clouds that don't move, they are up there spraying. Every time you get a little kind of break, you can see the artificial clouds up there. But I think either they don't want us to see what's going on up in the atmosphere and like in the heavenlies. There's something going on up there they didn't want us to see, because it sure screws up our sky so we can't see any stars. Or they're just spraying us like bugs. I work in the hospitality service industry. Being a maid, I'm in people's homes, and every time the chemtrails are really bad, people get sick. Even in the summertime, where especially the elderly are coming down with colds and flus. And I was just in the hospital the other day visiting a relative, and the doctor was going around telling everybody, oh, we've got a new outbreak of C. diff. Of course, you never hear anything about this on the local news. That seems like every month or so they've got a new outbreak of C. diff. C. difficile, I think it's what it's called. It's a lung infection of some sort, similar to pneumonia. And being in people's homes, I've seen several elderly people, just myself personally, hospitalized with this C. diff. Some have recovered and some have not. Um, so and like I said, I think these chemtrails are meant to either keep us from seeing probably both, keep us from seeing what's going on up there, and also to spray us like bugs, because I get sick too. I mean, I might get all stuffy, and my nose gets stuffy, my throat closes up, I can hardly breathe. I know many people who are on respirators right now. They're having troubles breathing, especially when it seems to be sunny. Not when it rains. The air clears enough, people are able to breathe, but as soon as it gets sunny and this cloud of white, whatever it is, um, metals, uh, disease, crap. Doesn't the Bible talk about plagues in the Bible? Oh, I think it does. Well, we're just chatting today. So, um, oh, I just wanted to mention a couple other things. I had an interesting dream on the weekend. Well, it wasn't really a dream. I don't really get a lot of interesting dreams like so many other people on YouTube. The rapture dreams. I haven't had a rapture dream yet, people. It's not fair. Anyway, I really want one and I haven't. I keep asking the Lord, can I have a rapture dream? Can I have, this kind of a dream and that kind of dream? Well, no. I guess it's just not my lot. But anyway, that's okay. I'll just have to wait for the real thing. But anyway, I did have a couple of interesting things happen in my dreams on the weekend. One of them was I saw a man who looked, in fact, I saw a picture of this candidate from Egypt, something Mercy. Anyway, he looked similar to this man, I think, in this little vision that was like a 2-second flash in my head while I was sleeping one night on the weekend, and I saw this man sitting behind a desk with a country flag, like one of those striped country flags, and another flag with red writing, an Arabic red writing on it. And I heard a voice say, "He shall hate the Jews." Anyway, that was just an interesting thing you might hear. I wanted to tell you. And one other thing I heard that same night was I heard a voice in my head that wasn't my own. I always dream in my own voice, and this wasn't my own voice. I heard someone very, very clearly saying, attention, attention, as though I was at an airport, say, attention, attention, get ready for takeoff. Well, I woke up. That woke me up because it was so strong. Then I went back to sleep. But anyway, there's something I thought you might find a little interesting. I did. And anyway, I have a lot of interesting topics to bring up in my next videos, some really, really important ones. I hope you come back and view them, because I think that they will. It's like the Lord has been downloading into my mind some really important things. You know how I observe in the Bible some things that are not quite as they seem. Well, this is pretty important. The Lord has shown me something that was really got my goat, made me really angry, because the wolves in sheep's clothing, and you know who you are, have changed our scriptures, and we need to be aware of it, and especially on something as important as this. Anyway, I have a whole slew of videos planned, and it's just a matter of trying to organize them and how I want to present what I want to say. But anyway, I hope you all have a blessed day in the Lord Jesus Christ. Walk with the Spirit, walk in the Spirit, and talk to the Father often. He loves you. Bye-bye. How do I close this thing now? Oh, and don't forget, have a cup of tea.